Wildcard is on. Wildcard is on. Time for some tinkering, ladies and gentlemen. Over the international break, it's official. I have played my wildcard. This is my team before the wildcard. Got me green arrow, 65 points. Yoo-hoo! And also I had a Kane captain. It was really a gamble, but the time has come. Things needs to be changed. Don't like my team, especially my midfield. It's unbalanced. I have a lot of players that I want to change. I want to change Henderson. I want to change Perisic. I want to change Bailey. I cannot stand having Gundogan anymore. It was a mistake. I don't want him. Also, Ward is terrible. Probably I will sell him. I don't like Cucurella. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Both Alexander-Arnold and Cancelo are too much cash in defense. So this is my current draft. I will go to FPL.team to build it. So first I will change the keeper. I'm considering at the moment Pickford. So Pickford would be my keeper. They have great fixtures upcoming. Even if he's not fit, I can play Ward for one game week or pick Begovic. The alternative is Guaita or Pope. I still haven't decided. I like Guaita as well, but I'm hesitant that he might get rotated with the reserve keeper. But this is from this morning till yesterday. I got Guaita, so I'm still not decided on the goalkeeper. Bottom line, Cancelo will go. That's a risk that I'm willing to take. So I will put him to the bench. So Alexander-Arnold stays, and I bought him for 7.4, so I have 0.1 million extra, so FPL team will not notice that. I want him long term. Perisic has to go. I'm going to buy James. Saliba will probably stay because I got him early and he's the top scoring defender at the moment. Cancelo will go for Trippier. I also got Trippier early, so I have got his price rise, so FPL team will not realize that. Martinelli is a problem. I'm considering selling him. He is a great midfielder, but fixtures could be better. So he also has a blank in 12. So he has Spurs, Liverpool, Leeds, which is a good one, then a blank. But then after that he has Southampton, Nottingham Forest. I might go Bowen. If I go Bowen or Tony, then Martinelli has to go. Other than that, he will stay. Andreas is gone. I cannot stand Andreas. I hate having Andreas because when I rely on him, he will not deliver. He's not predictable. I already benched him once, so it's a terrible decision. I might get him later on if he's part of my first 11. That's here in this 4. That means if my third striker goes to Greenwood and I dead end that position, then he might come. But for now, he's out. Gundogan is out, and I'm bringing the big man back. So I even considered triple Liverpool: Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Luis Diaz. So with people who played their wildcard in game week 8, they will not have Alexander-Arnold and Salah and Diaz. So that's my chance to take advantage and chase their teams. They will not be able to react. Kane is out. He served me well. He was a great punt. I can get him in game week 11, maybe more on that later. So Kane goes for Solanke as of now. I haven't decided. I can go Isaac, I can go Tony, I can go Daka, Solanke, or Greenwood, 4.3 midfielder. So Salah is the captain, my captain. Haaland is the vice captain as of now. So Martinelli, Gordon, Salah, Leon Bailey goes for Madison. Madison is here. And also Andreas goes for Zaha. Oops, I cannot change him. I need to click something else. 1 second. Madison in, Salah in. That's great. Andreas out for Zaha. So Zaha will be... I have 1.2 million lost. I will get Neco Williams most probably. because his fixtures are decent. This 0.2, ignore it. I sold Alexander-Arnold and bought him back for 7.4, and also I got one price rise of 3 so I'm good to go. I can afford this team. As you can see, it's on my transfer page. It has 0.0 remaining, even with Ward. If I go Iverson, I can even afford 0.1 price rise. So Ward could go to Iverson, but let's say Ward is here. Let's press the wildcard button. So as the moment I'm seeing, I will play Pickford. If he's not fit, I will play Ward, or Iverson, or pick Begovic. 3P, Alexander-Arnold and James. Martinelli plays, Gordon away to Southampton, Salah and Maddison, Solanke, Mitrovic and Haaland. That would be my wildcard. Zaha on the bench, Saliba on the bench, and Neco Williams on the bench. 0.0 in the bank. I was considering what are my changes. Here, instead of Solanke, to go, I didn't consider Tony and Isaac a lot, to be honest, but to go Greenwood, that will allow me to upgrade Gordon to Bowen. And also, in this case, I would need, here I will keep Gordon. I will upgrade Martinelli to Bowen. Or Luis Diaz. If in order to do this, I will need to sell Saliba for Patterson. So that's possible. I have tried 0.1 million, that ignore it. It's not correct on FPL.team. So this is the alternative. So to play 3-5-2. And my midfield to be Maddison, Salah, Gordon, Bowen and Zaha. Defense, the same one. I can downgrade 3P also if needed. In this way I will lose Saliba, and my bench will be weaker. But even this works. So I'm considering, is Bowen that better than Martinelli? Probably not. His fixtures are great, but in game week 12 he plays Liverpool away, Wolves, Fulham and Southampton. Bowen has 15 shots and only one shot on target till now, so that's not too impressive. And also they play Europa League. It's a problem for teams like West Ham when they play Europa League, because they don't have the squad. Alternatively is to go all in with Liverpool and get Luis Diaz. I'm really a fan of Luis Diaz, especially now when he's a differential. I think he's a better value than Salah. If I'm going to captain Haaland all the time, I wouldn't mind Luis Diaz. This is the alternative option if I go Greenwood. So those are my debates. Gordon will probably stay, but I think I will stick with Martinelli as of now, because his stats are great. I will lose some money, but I don't care about losing money. Points over pounds. That's my motto and always has been. So I will gamble on Solanke most probably. I know I will have benching decisions, but I have went through the system, and actually I like having those benching decisions. So this is the squad. Pickford, Ward. This would be Salah captain, Haaland wise. I like this squad. It's a decent mix. Also have some differential. Salah will be differential. Alexander-Arnold will be differential. The goalkeeper will be differential. Gordon will be differential. Solanke will be differential. Maddison and Zaha also are not that popular overall, so they will bring me Patterson and Neco Williams. I said instead of Patterson, I will still keep Saliba. Saliba was the reason I got this amazing result. His fixtures are okay, but he's the top scoring defender at the moment, so I presume he will rise in price again, so I can play him against Leeds, Southampton, Nottingham Forest, and also in game week 16. So he will be on the bench. 0.8. What I have made mistake. Maddison, Solanke, Mitrovic, Haaland, James, Pickford. Where is my mistake now? I should be able to afford this one. This is the same one. You can see I have 0.0. 3P, Alexander-Arnold, James, Saliba. Alexander, probably because I bought Saliba after all. James, Alexander-Arnold, 3P. This is the problem with FPL.team, but I can afford this. it's Pickford, Ward, Zaha, Saliba, Neko, Haaland, Mitrovic, Solanke. So I need to refresh this. I will pause this video and refresh in order because this is not accurate. Hope it can be fixed by FPL.team, but I like those guys. They're amazing. So 1 second break and I will go back. Okay, I've built the same team. You can see also have Ward, but it says 0.3 in the bank, which is not true, but let's go with it. As I said, it's because of Alexander-Arnold and Trippier. So this is my squad. I really like it. It's a nice mix of good picks and differentials. I have 2 premiums. Salah is my main differential at the moment. I'm not really sold on Salah, but the opportunity is there. How many times you can have Salah at 30%? So let's go. 30% ownership. I will go next. So this game week, I can shuffle my defense. Everyone has great fixture. So Zaha will go in instead of Gordon most probably. So I will give chance to Martinelli, or if I'm ballsy enough, I can go Neco Williams. So I will save the transfer here. I will make captain Haaland. Salah will wise. So I can even I will play Pickford, but I can even gamble and give Ward a chance if needed. So this would be my squad. Most probably Neco will be first on the bench and Martinelli will play. So this would be, or probably Gordon, I don't know, it doesn't matter. So I like my squad, it's decent, great defense. The goalkeeper is so-so. I will have problems against Pope, but I cannot afford Pope. As you can see, I'm 0.0 with this squad. If I go with Iverson, I will have 0.1 in the bank. So I will save in game week 10. I'm happy with this squad. The great thing is, when I go to game 11, now the things get interesting. So I was considering several options. The option 1 was to sell both Salah and Haaland for Kane and Son. Also to sell only Salah for Son and get him back, or to sell only Haaland for Kane and get him back. So the best position at the moment is selling Haaland for Kane, because Haaland has Liverpool and blank, and Kane has a prime fixture with Newcastle. I can also sell Salah for Son and get him back, or sell Madison in game week 13 or 14. But as things stand now, I have I have 2 free transfers and nothing to do, which is a great option. So as I said, my team is great. I can even afford to bench Trippier for Saliba. I can also bench Pickford for Ward if he's still starting there, or we get knows that Iverson is starting. I will play with Iverson. I can also bench Alexander out against Manchester City and play Neco. I can even do this. Gordon will be on the bench and Solanke will play against Fulham. That's why I went with Solanke, because I really like Gordon. I'm fan of Lampard, and Lampard is fan of Gordon. And I think that Lampard is having personal training sessions with Gordon, and he will deliver 10 goals this season probably. So I like him for these fixtures, but I can bench him for Spurs. So in this case, what I can do was the plan. I can sell Salah for Kane. Go with me. I know it's everything. I know I will lose money. And I will captain Kane against Everton. And I will save on the second transfer. Then I have 2 transfers and nothing to do. This is the luxury. In this game week, I will monitor, and I have put myself in position not to need to do anything, which I really like. I have Ward against Leeds or Pickford against Newcastle. I will bench Saliba for Alexander-Arnold. I can bench Neco Williams against Brighton and play Trippier. I can bench Martinelli and play Gordon. So this would be my squad. Captain Salah. So if I was having Bowen here, I would probably sell him for Diaz. I really like Diaz for these 3 fixtures. West Ham, Nottingham Forest and Leeds, especially for Nottingham Forest and Leeds. I think those fixtures are amazing, and I can sell Salah in this game week 15 and keep only Diaz for Southampton because I can gamble that game week, and Haaland has a great fixtures after the blank, so I can give him the armband on all of these fixtures. So Brentford, Fulham, Leicester and Brighton, so probably I do not need Salah, and game week 15 Manchester City plays Fulham. I can get Kevin De Bruyne, but more on that later. I'm overthinking, I know, but 2 weeks time for the international break, what else you can do? So this is my sorry about that. This is my game week 12 team with with 2 free transfers and 0.3, 0.4 in the bank, and also 12 players. Even I like my bench, Neco Williams, if need he can play. So Salah captain, Zaha, Gordon, Madison, Alexander-Arnold, Trippier, James, Pickford, Martinelli, Saliba and Neco Williams. So I have a luxury. I don't have any transfer. I don't need any transfer. So I can downgrade someone and make some money for upgrading Kane to Haaland the next game week, but I can also keep Kane because he has Newcastle and Bournemouth after, and even Leeds at home in game week 16 and Liverpool at home. I will see how will Kane look like. So I have transferred to Burn here, and then in game week 13 I'm ready to do a hit if needed. I think it's worth to do a hit because I hope I will gain some points from Kane. Everyone will have Haaland on the bench, having 12 million on the bench, and I will have 12 million playing. I learned this lesson in my best ever seasons when I remember it was the same situation between Lampard and Gerrard. Lampard was the prime player back then. He was the top scoring, but he had only one game. He had a game week and a blank, and Gerrard had a game and a double. So I sold Lampard. People were telling me crazy, and I shoot it up into the rankings. Other people were getting Gerrard in and keeping Lampard, and they were crippling out their team. So this is it. In game week 13, Haaland plays Brighton at home, so probably he will be the prime captain. But at the same time, Salah plays Nottingham Forest, so I can have him captain. The plan is then Martinelli starts playing, so I will go Martinelli. Trippier plays Tottenham and away. I will have Saliba. That's why I'm keeping him. This is a great fixture for him. Pickford, James, Saliba, Alexander-Arnold. The bench is decent. This is a great squad if you ask me. So I cannot buy back Haaland directly, most probably, unless he falls in price 0.2 or something like that. But what I was considering in this case is either Haaland back for Kane. This is one alternative, and downgrade Madison because his fixtures are Wolves and Manchester City and Everton and West Ham away, so I can downgrade him. Downgrade him to someone 7.4 or less. I don't have money for Bowen in this case. He's great because he plays Bournemouth in gaming 13. But also I can do a hit. I was considering doing a hit and downgrading Madison. Downgrade Madison and getting back Haaland, or going Madison to Luis Diaz, because he has Nottingham Forest away and then Leeds at home, then Southampton at home. So I will need 0.8 to get Haaland, and I can just downgrade Solanke, go to Greenwood, and this is it. So this is the alternative. I can have and Salah and Luis Diaz and Haaland, which is amazing team if you ask me, and also great bench. I know this is in theory. The alternative is to keep Kane for one game week, to keep Kane, and maybe sell Trippier for Cancelo. That means I will probably bench some, I don't know who here, probably James, let's say. I do not need him Cancelo, but let's say I need him. And also again I will do probably a hit and I will downgrade someone. But this is more likely to happen if I do not sell Haaland. If I do not sell Haaland, then I will get Cancelo in game week 13. I can do it easily. I can downgrade Solanke or downgrade Maddison. So the plan Maddison to Luis Diaz, I'm really keen on it. So in this case, let's bring back Solanke. So there are many options here. So this would be my team. Haaland plays again Brighton home. I know it's difficult, it's scary. I might need it to do it. So if I keep Kane, he has Newcastle, and then he has Bournemouth, which is great, I think. The alternative is to keep Kane and sell Solanke for Haaland, but sell Salah, downgrade Salah, and keep only Luis Diaz. But this is overthinking from now on. I really don't know what I will do. There are a lot of options here. It will be upside chasing season. So in this case, I can downgrade someone. I don't know who. I need to sell Salah against Nottingham Forest away. It's really dumb things to do. I will see how Kane will look. So probably I will just bring back Haaland, depending on my rank as well. If my rank is if my rank is great, I can do some gambles, or if my rank is bad. So this would be the team. I can afford it. This 0.8, I can go Solanke to Greenwood, and it will be even less. So I will have Pickford, Alexander-Arnold, Saliba, James, Zaha on the bench if needed, or maybe I will play him, I don't know. I will sell Maddison for Luis Diaz. I'm really confident in this. And then things gets interesting. Even if I need to lose 4 points, I will do it. I don't mind. And alternative is here when I'm burning transfer to do some money saving transfer in game week 12, but don't know who would sell. Probably Martinelli, or I don't know. I will see how things will go. Then the interesting thing is, Greenwood goes to the bench, and Zaha will play. Trippier will be first on the bench, and Neko will be second. I like this squad a lot. I have Salah and Haaland. I have great squad. I really like this squad. I'm only missing Cancelo. But that's the gamble. I also considered one draft with Cancelo in the squad, but I didn't like it a lot. So then in game week, this is an interesting one. I would probably save here, or if I found the money somehow, upgrade Trippier. But Trippier has great fixture now. Even I have benching dilemmas now. You can see everyone has great fixture. Trippier has great fixture. Alexander-Arnold, Saliba, James, everyone has great fixture. So here I can play with Tottenham assets if needed, because Kane has Bournemouth in this case. But I can stick with this, and in game week 15 I again plan to do some gambles. Here probably Salah will go to De Bruyne, and keep Diaz because he has Southampton after, but I will not captain Salah against Spurs and Southampton because Haaland has Brentford at home in game week 16. But things can change. There could be international break injuries. People could get injuries. They can drop out forms. Formation can change. They could start not being started. So this is overthinking. But I really like where I am at this point. So even if Mitrovic has Manchester City, Manchester United, I can even sell him for someone, for Tony probably, then or Darwin, or I don't know who. Because Tony has Nottingham Forest that game. So this will be Punt City. Everyone will be punting. So let's go back to the original team. Remember, this is version 1.0. Hope you liked it. It's not ideal, you cannot have everyone. I was considering draft with Cancelo, with Son, with Kane, but they weren't viable. The alternative is to have Bowen or Diaz right at the start and downgrade Solanke to Greenwood and even sell Saliba if needed. Martinelli is staying for now, but I am considering selling him. I am not sure. Andreas is gone. As I said, I didn't like him. I saw his stats. His best season is 5 goals in a season. He never had more than 3 assists in a season, I think. So I'm not, and he's 26 years old. I know he can still improve, but probably he will not explode. I know he can bring back and bite for my words, but most of people will have him on the bench besides game week 12. Let me know what you think about this team. It's still wildcard draft 1.0. Things can change, and I will update the team closer to the deadline. So subscribe to the channel. I am appreciating everyone watching these videos. And one more final time, yoo-hoo! See you next time. Let me show my face. Yoo-hoo! Enjoy the international break. It will be a difficult one for me because I will need to tinker a lot. It will be difficult, but I'm happy. I love this game, so I hope you like this game too. So see you soon. Bye!